প্লাবিত
Good evening and welcome to Doordarshan Kendra, Kohima. I am Kevina Naprautsu with the news. First, the headlines. Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurates the second National Conference of Anti-Narcotics Task Force. Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur, Tinojongshi Chang, informs that several colonies under Kuda village were affected by flooding on September 14. The month-long nationwide celebration of Poshan Ma 2025 will be launched from 17 September to 16 October 2025. And the Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha announces a series of activities under the Seva Pakhwada campaign, marking the birthday of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Now the news in detail. Union Home Minister Amit Shah today inaugurated the second National Conference of Anti-Narcotics Task Force, Heads of States and Union Territories in New Delhi. Heads of 36 states and union territories of Anti-Narcotics Task Force, apart from stakeholders from other government departments, are attending the conference. Speaking on the occasion, Shah informed that the Drug-Free India campaign is currently being organized in 372 districts across the country. He mentioned that 10 crore people and 3 lakh educational institutions are associated with this campaign. The minister emphasized that this campaign should be conducted in every district of the country and that all educational institutions must be connected with it. Shah added that the fight against drugs can only be successful when all departments of the central and state governments work together, moving in the same direction. The Home Minister said that the Modi government is determined to wipe out drugs from the nation. Shah added that deportation and extradition of fugitives are essential and the time has come to bring all those drug traffickers operating from abroad under the ambit of Indian laws. On the occasion, the Home Minister released the Narcotics Control Bureau Annual Report 2024 and launched the online drug disposal campaign. The two-day conference will serve as a strategic platform to reinforce Prime Minister Narendra Modi's commitment to a drug-free India and to formulate a roadmap to achieve this goal.
इसकी इकाइयों के द्वारा ड्रग नेटवर्क चार्ट भी तैयार कर लिया है, जिसके राज्य के यूनिट उपयोग कर सकते हैं। देश भर के विश्वविद्यालयों और संस्थानों में मिशन ड्रग फ्री कैंपर्स का कैंपेन भी चालू हुआ है।
Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur, Tinojongshi Chang, informed that several colonies under Kuda village were affected by flooding on September 14. The affected areas include Vulhumai Colony, SM Colony, East Police Colony, Namgalong Colony, Ragailong Colony and Mao Colony. The DC stated that no damages have been reported so far, though a consolidated damage report from the affected areas will be compiled soon. He added that the District Project Authority, Dimapur, had carried out site visits to the flooded locations on the same day. To mitigate further risks, the district administration has assured continuous monitoring of vulnerable sites. A committee headed by the revenue officer and comprising civil society representatives has also been constituted. Chang further informed that machinery from the Dimapur Municipal Council (DMC), the State Disaster Response Force (SDRF), and assistance from the district administration will be deployed when necessary. While no reports have been received from the SDRF yet, the force remains on standby for any emergencies, he added.
Now water is subsiding, but hopefully, like we have formed a committee under by DBTB Dimapur with the directive from our chairman, so headed by revenue officer. So in that committee, not only officials but even civil societies also, TUCCF or GB's Federation Association can be that they involved to verify all these drainages, where there is a blockage, where there is encroachment at one. So the DBTB has given them 2 months to verify, to submit a report to the DBTB.
The Department of Social Welfare, Government of Nagaland, through the State Project Management Unit under Poshan Abhiyan, has notified that a month-long nationwide celebration of Poshan Ma 2025 will be launched from 17 September to 16 October 2025. Since its inception in 2018, Poshan Ma has grown into one of the largest people's movements on nutrition in India, with millions of activities conducted annually across every state and district. It has become a cornerstone of the Government of India's flagship Poshan Abhiyan National Nutrition Mission, engaging Anganwadi workers, ASHA, schools, local bodies, frontline departments, NGOs and communities. Over the years, the celebration has significantly raised awareness on nutrition, health, hygiene and the importance of community-led action in building a malnutrition-free India. This year, 5 key themes have been identified nationwide, which Nagaland is also observing through community-based activities, workshops, rallies and awareness drives. The Department of Social Welfare has called upon every citizen of Nagaland to actively participate in Poshan Ma 2025, reinforcing the vision of a Suposhit Bharat Nourished India. The Office of the Commissioner of Police, Dimapur, has issued a traffic advisory informing that the affected stretch of NH29 along Chathe, Chezukhu, Pagalapahar, which was closed earlier due to mudslides and landslides on September 14, has been partially reopened for vehicular movement. Light motor vehicles will be allowed to ply on the road in a single lane with restricted traffic from September 15. Heavy motor vehicles, including those with up to 6 wheels, will be allowed movement from 8 a.m. of September 16 onwards. However, authorities caution that in case of heavy rainfall, the affected stretch may once again be closed to ensure safety. Issuing a safety advisory, the police has urged the public to avoid unnecessary halts or stoppages along the stretch, especially during rainfall. The bypass route from New Chumukadima to Old Chumukadima and vice versa will remain open for staggered traffic movement. In Uttarakhand, heavy overnight rainfall in Dehradun's Sahasradhara area has severely disrupted daily life in the state capital. Nearly 100 people were safely rescued through a prompt relief and rescue operation conducted by the administration. Several parts of the city also witnessed damage to roads and bridges due to the continuous rainfall. Chief Minister Pushkar Singh Dhami conducted an on-ground inspection of the affected areas and reviewed the relief efforts. He directed officials to ensure the immediate availability of relief materials, safe shelter, food, clean water and healthcare services. He reaffirmed that the state government stands firmly with every affected family. The Meteorological Department has issued an orange alert today for heavy rainfall in Dehradun, Nainital and Champawat districts, along with a warning of intense rain in other parts of the state.
Karlighar Sahasradhara in the night, rescue and relief operations of district administration have been on. The district administration has shifted the affected people to safe places as well. Additionally, a bridge near Fan Valley and Uttarakhand Dental College on the Dehradun-Haridwar National Highway has been damaged, further disrupting traffic in the region. And in Uttarakhand's Rishikesh, the water level of the Chandrabhaga River has risen significantly, raising concerns among locals and the authorities.
Let us now take a short break.
ये देख कैसे
हैप्पी बर्थडे भाई
दिखा हाँ मेरा फेवरेट कलर
हमेशा शॉपिंग
आई नो माँ बट खर्चा करने की भी यही उम्र है राइट
सेविंग करने की भी यही उम्र है
आई नो पा सेव करो सही जगह निवेश करो रकम पर ब्याज मिलेगा जिसे फिर से निवेश करने पर ब्याज मिलता रहेगा आई नो ना आरबीआई कहता है
करो सही शुरुआत बनो फाइनेंशियली स्मार्ट
Welcome back. The Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha held a press conference at the BJP district office Dimapur today to announce a series of programs under the Seva Pakhwada campaign marking the birthday of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Addressing the media, Manai Konyak, State General Secretary of BJYM Nagaland, informed that the campaign will run from September 17 to 2nd October across the state. As part of the initiative, BJYM will organize a blood donation drive in Dimapur, Kohima and Mokokchung districts. Health camps are scheduled to be held from September 17 to 25 in Dimapur, Noksan, Wokha and Pek. An exhibition along with an address by Prime Minister Modi on the theme Develop India and the distribution of Modi's book will be held on September 19 and 20. On September 25, a statewide tree plantation drive will be conducted across all 14 districts of Nagaland, coinciding with a program to pay tribute to BJP founding member Pandit Deen Dayal Upadhyaya. On September 27, BJYM will felicitate eminent personalities of Nagaland, including persons with disabilities. The campaign will also feature a marathon race on September 20, organized under the Seva Pakhwada banner. The concluding function on 2nd October will include a cleanliness drive across all 60 mandals with a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi and Lal Bahadur Shastri at Khadi House, Burma Camp.
Youngest participant do 13 years and the oldest is 65 years.
A 3-day training program was organized by District Process Lab Zunheboto in collaboration with District Administration on 16 September 2025 at the Multipurpose Hall, Zunheboto. While delivering the overview at the launching program, Deputy Commissioner Zunheboto, Dharam Raj and District Master Trainers briefly highlighted on the Abhiyan that Adi Karma Yogi Abhiyan is a national movement to build a decentralized tribal leadership and governance ecosystem. Spearheaded by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, it empowers 20 lakh tribal changemakers across 1 lakh villages in 550 tribal-dominated districts through capacity building, convergence and community participation. The trainees were sensitized on the importance of 3 pillars of leadership, which were the Adi Karma Yogi, comprising of government officers, key drivers of governance at state, district, block and panchayat levels, who ensure convergence of schemes, institutional support and responsive delivery. The second session included an activity-based training period which would continue till 18th September. The training is in line with the Adi Karma Yogi Abhiyan, a mission-driven cadre for tribal empowerment, initiated under the Ministry of Tribal Affairs, Government of India, which was earlier launched at the state level. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will visit Madhya Pradesh on Wednesday, where he will launch a series of health and development programs, including the Swasth Nari Sashakt Parivar initiative, the 8th Rashtriya Poshan Ma and the PM Mitra Park in Dhar. The Prime Minister will address a public gathering in Dhar at noon, where he is scheduled to inaugurate the nationwide Swasth Nari Sashakt Parivar campaign. Organized from September 17 to October 2 across Ayushman Arogya Mandirs, community health centers and government hospitals, the campaign will see more than 1 lakh health camps, making it the largest outreach exercise for women and children in the country. The initiative will focus on preventive, promotive and curative health services, including screening for non-communicable diseases, anemia, tuberculosis and sickle cell disease. It will also promote maternal, child and adolescent health through antenatal care, immunization, nutrition, menstrual hygiene and mental health awareness.
Nikshay NIKSHAY nikshay.in पर पंजीकरण करने के लिए भी प्रोत्साहित किया जाएगा ताकि समग्र समाज को देखभाल प्रदान की जा सके। प्रधानमंत्री देश भर की पात्र महिलाओं के बैंक खातों में प्रधानमंत्री मातृ वंदना योजना के तहत 1 क्लिक से सीधे धनराशि हस्तांतरित भी करेंगे। देश की लगभग 10 लाख महिलाओं को इसका लाभ मिलेगा।
And now let us look at the weather reports of the district headquarters of Nagaland.
Kohima today recorded a maximum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 18 degrees Celsius, while Dimapur had a maximum temperature of 29 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 23 degrees Celsius. Wokha experienced a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius. Mokokchung had a maximum temperature of 24 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 19 degrees Celsius. Mon had a maximum temperature of 26 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 22 degrees Celsius. Towards the east, Twinsang had a maximum temperature of 20 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. Zunheboto had a maximum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 17 degrees Celsius. Phek had a maximum temperature of 21 degrees Celsius and a minimum temperature of 16 degrees Celsius. That's all for the weather report.
To end the news, here is a recap of the main points. Union Home Minister Amit Shah inaugurates the second National Conference of Anti-Narcotics Task Force. Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur, Tino Jongshi Chang, notifies that several colonies under Kuda village were affected by flooding on September 14. The month-long nationwide celebration of Poshan Maah 2025 will be launched from 17 September to 16 October 2025. And the Bharatiya Janata Yuva Morcha announces a series of activities under the Seva Pakhwada campaign, marking the birthday of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. With this, we have come to the end of this evening's bulletin. Have a good night.